Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons and Dragons Online. And welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the new free level 8 quest, Body and Mind. I did a little research and apparently this quest was legitimately supposed to be in the Chill of Ravenloft adventure pack, expansion pack, whatever they're calling them these days. The big summer release. It was supposed to be in there, but they ran out of time. So they finished it and just released it in December as just a free quest. So it'll give us a nice little bite-size taste of Lamortia before we go into Lamortia proper for the Chill of Ravenloft expansion. So, that being said, it is located in the same place as the door to Lamortia. So we're just going to pop in here. I'm only able to go in on normal on this account, so it's the closest I could get to having a character that wasn't 20 levels over. So, let's just grab our hireling and get to questing. This is not going to be a terribly complicated quest, but it does have a few little bits to it. First thing we're going to do is save this guy. And hopefully I can pull this off, since this is a veteran status character. It's just I made it level 7. I think it's done one quest before this. We should be able to make it through with my two buffs I have. It's okay. Our bard friend here has haste. That's all we need. So, we're going down into a secret laboratory. Get off me, little rat. It's so funny not auto-killing everything. Go away, little rat! I grabbed a bard instead of a cleric. I just now noticed there's no healing on that bard's bar, so hopefully we don't need to heal. We can talk to this, talk to the scientist. We're just pretending we're supposed to be here, so we can just keep going. Another lever. We'll turn around and head back through the door. The big gate was closed before. Sorry about the minor cough. I've been sick for like the last 2 months. So, just now getting better enough to the point I can actually record again. So, in one of these rooms here, once we clear out the rats, there's a note on the door. 512. That's the combination to a puzzle later on. I don't believe that it changes. Usually, if you can find the combination laying around, like written down in the quest somewhere, that means it's not going to change. Because they'd have, not only would they have to randomize the puzzle, they'd also have to randomize and match it to the right note. So probably going to always be 512 for that one. Yeah, get over here, Bard. Help me kill these rats. We are not doing... Oh, it can heal. Good, because that would have been very bad. Also, well, give me one moment while we get into the UI settings here and turn off that stupid tumble AI, or UI. I don't understand why they thought we'd want to look at our tumble charges all of the time. I don't think the tumble charges were a good idea to begin with. Especially on such a low number. If you're gonna make it that limited, just take it out of the game. Okay. Lever number 2, check. So far we just kicked down every door, flipped the 2 levers, we got the code. Now we're going to fight this psionically enhanced brain in a jar. Make sure you summon your hireling over the doorway gap, because they can get stuck outside, like not quite able to enter the room. We talk to him. Turns out he doesn't like us. Nice. And we do some damage. Destroy the brain in whatever your favorite way is, and now we've got a puzzle in front of us. So if you could just solve this by plugging away at it, right? This is one of those, you pull one lever and it'll light up a certain number of the other lights, and you have to make them all light up. But if you remember, we got that key, or not key, but the code 512. What it means is fifth one, first one, second one. Right? So 512 is a guaranteed way to solve this puzzle. Ta-da! Got a doorway. Both directions. They both end up going to the same place. They're both going to circle around to this middle section on the opposite side. There's a lever down each side. You gotta go both anyway. We're going to go to the left because the left side's way more interesting. So the left is going to have two things. Just going to finish off this bad guy real quick. One, it has a secret door right here.
The secret door slides open,
So this is an optional area. And if you go into that room, there is an optional fight with a Grick. And he summons little baby Gricks. Well, let's just go do it. See, there's a Grick. He's got baby Gricks over there. We're just gonna stay out of his reach and trust Eldritch Chain to kill all the babies for me. It's one of the reasons I like Eldritch Chain on Warlock, is you just lock in on the boss and it auto kills the ads for you. And we're bleeding, so we can't actually open the stupid chest. There we go. So, completely optional, but it does give you a chest, and the optional chest does give you crafting materials that you can use in the Chill of Ravenloft crafting system. So if you plan on doing any of that crafting, you might as well go do the fight and get another chest worth of ingredients. Now this door, or this section, is going to give us a choice. So you can do one of two things. One, you can come down the hallway the obvious way and run the gauntlet of traps, which traps don't really hurt. I could probably make it that whole way without getting hit. Or, like my hireling is already doing, climb this ladder that was you pass, right? So you might miss it. I missed it my first time through here. Didn't realize there was a ladder here. So go upstairs. The note on the door where we first came in mentions there's an upstairs. So instead of doing the traps, you can run up here and just kill these bad guys. Is that everybody? And work our way into the same room we would have got to before, but we didn't have to run through the traps. So you can get to this shrine either way. I think I might have overshot. Well, let's just kill these guys off. Where'd you go, lever? There you are. So here's the lever. So if you did the trap way, there's there's a spike trap, a blade trap, a lightning trap. You turn the corner. There's 4 BMOS, and then you're here. So technically, you can just run through it all, and you'd be here way faster. Or you can go upstairs, up the ladder, kill everything, and come here if you really don't like traps. Or if you're on hardcore, because never trust the traps on hardcore. Always go fight the monster. Pull the lever. It also turns on this teleporter, so you don't have to go back through the traps. It'll just dump you out over here. Remember how I said we had to go both directions? Go left first. Optional if you want it. Get the lever, it teleports you back here. Now we can go the other direction. Not nearly as much backtracking. And it's basically the same thing as before. We're just going to come up. There's a lever in that door. We're just going to clear these guys out first. Test subject holding area. Look for the bad guys.
You are greeted with the sight of surgical.
Hello, bad guys.
This place must have been the scene of
Gotta kill them all.
experiments.
That's what being an adventurer is all about. Couple more of these. This side is way shorter. Like, there's more of these regular bad guys, but this side is way shorter. There's the lever right there. Now, there should be a guy. Last time I did this, there was an enemy that popped out right when I pulled the lever, but I guess we already aggroed him. No fancy teleporter on this side, right? So if you went this way first, like I did the first time I did this quest, you end up having to make the whole circle, and then you have to backtrack. But if you go the other way first, you can use the teleporter. It cuts out some backtracking. If you run through the traps, it's actually really fast. So, since we've already done the other side, we'll pop up here, hit a lever. There's the 3 levers we've hit. Can't go to the left because we have to hit one more lever. Although this one is more of a storyline beat. Here's the guy that we were supposed to come in here and rescue. He's been turned into a rat. So we're going to go avenge him. We can't save him. In theory, we could save him. Like, I'm pretty sure if we just hold a knife to the doctor's throat, he'll fix it. But that's not how things work here, so. Come on. We're gonna get our bard to buff us. We're gonna make sure that our 2 little buffs are on. We have gust of wind, I guess. Alright, give us some haste. Give us some rage. We're going in. And again, I'm gonna summon the hireling to make sure they get in on this side. And we're just gonna beat this guy down. At half health, he sicks his dog on us. And then dog dies, you can shoot him again. He does activate these pylons, which, oh, that one's dead already. Those things, they electrify the floor. So if you don't want to take the electric damage, then destroy the pylons. And they'll stop electrifying the floor. But if you kill the guy fast enough, it'll also stop hurting you. And we'll pick up some items. Nothing special in here, but we did get a few more of the crafting materials. So, this is functionally part of the Chill of Ravenloft expansion. Functionally. It really was supposed to be legitimately just another quest in there. But yeah, I'm glad they polished it off and finished it. Like, they could have easily abandoned it. At worst case, they could have polished it up and then tried to be like expansion pack for Ravenloft, right? Give us another $1, we'll give you one more quest. But they didn't. They're like, look, we finished it, here you go, everybody can have it. I do suspect it was probably supposed to be the introductory quest. Like, most of the big chains have a freebie quest to kind of get you in on the theme first. And Chill of Ravenloft didn't have one of those. So, I'm thinking that was what this was supposed to be. But hey, it's here now. It is here. It is fulfilling its job. The world is right again. We have been made whole. And yeah, it's not a bad little quest. So, timeline-wise, I'm going to try to stick this video right before we go into that door and go look at the actual Chill of Ravenloft. So until then, take care and thanks for watching.